Hey there! Welcome back to Cisco Reads Books. Today, we got an unboxing for you because it's that time again. The Aardvark box is in. Let's open it up. All right, so this month I picked Coffin Moon, a novel by Keith Rawson, author of Fever House and The Devil by Name. You can see the little aardvark up there, because it's special. And then next we got, let's read the inside jacket copy to see what this book is about. It's winter of 1975, and Portland, Oregon is all sleet and neon. Duane Miner is back home after a tour in Vietnam. A bartender just trying to stay sober, save his marriage with his wife, Heidi, and connect with his 13-year-old niece, Julia, now that he's responsible for raising her. Things aren't easy, but Miner is scraping by. Then, a vampire walks into his bar and ruins his life. When Miner crosses John Varley, a killer who sleeps during the day beneath loose drifts of earth and grows teeth in the light of the moon, Varley brutally retaliates by murdering Heidi, leaving Miner broken with guilt and Julia filled with rage. What's left of their splintered family is united by only one desire: vengeance. So begins a furious, frenzied pursuit across the Pacific Northwest and beyond, from grimy alleyways to desolate highways to snow-lashed plains. Miner and Julia are thrust into the dark orbit of undead children, silver bullet casters, and the bevy of broken men transfixed by Varley's ferocity. Everyone's out for blood. Gritty, unforgettable, and emotionally devastating, Coffin Moon asks what will be left of our humanity when grief transmutes into violence, when monsters wear human faces, and when our thirst for revenge eclipses everything else. So yeah, that sounds fantastic. I'm on a revamped vampire kick, no pun intended, with reading of Necroscope and then buying all the, or at least the first three Anne Rice Interview with the Vampire series, or the Vampire Chronicles book. So, I mean, this seems to fit the bill of what I've been reaching for lately because, as I said when I read Necroscope for the first time, I'm not really a vampire guy until I read Necroscope. And then I was like, all right, we'll give it a chance. So we'll see. Coffin Moon by Keith Rawson is sounding pretty good. So the next one is an author that I've given a shot, DNF'd his book horror movie. And I said I'd try him again, so I'm trying him again. And that is Dead But Dreaming of Electric Sheep by Paul Tremblay. And, as you can see, the aardvark there. We'll read the inside jacket copy to see what the hell we're getting into. Meet Julia Flang, a 20-something former semi-professional gamer living with her retired uncle and working two jobs she doesn't like. Out of the blue, her estranged mother, a CFO of one of the world's largest tech companies, offers her a temp job with a payday Julia can't refuse. One sham interview later, she's offered the job to chaperone a man in a vegetative state, one with a proprietary AI implanted in his head from California to the East Coast. To sum it up, in Julia's own words, you want me to remote control this dead dude across the country. In a word, yes. But he's not dead. Meet a middle-aged man who wakes within a disorienting hellscape filled with monstrous grotesqueries, worse than the fluid, morphing reality in which he's trapped. He has no memory of who he is. He certainly doesn't remember getting the rabbit tattoo on his arm. He only knows that he must find a certain person. Who? He can't remember. Using a cell phone modeled after a video game controller, Julia fumblingly navigates the man she calls Bernie from the company campus onto planes and through one of the largest airports in America. All the while, the man endures an ever changing and worsening torment that offers clues as to who he was and who he must track down. And as their two lives intertwine, Julia and Bernie become unlikely allies and fugitives on a collision course with reality. Dead but Dreaming of Electric Sheep is a heady, horrific genre bender from one of the most groundbreaking voices in fiction today. So, that sounds great. It's a mix of science fiction and horror by the sound of it. So, that's going to be hard to fuck that up. So, we'll see. The last one is Tradwife by Saratoga Schaefer. I just heard a bunch of stuff about this book, and I kind of wanted to give it a read because it's like a Tradwife, basically, version of like Rosemary's Baby, basically. So, it sounded interesting enough. I'll read you the jacket copy, and you can see if you agree or not. Or if you've read it, let me know down below if it seems like it's going to be something that I'm into. When Camille Deming isn't cooking, cleaning, or homesteading in her picture-perfect country farmhouse, she's posting about her tradwife lifestyle for her online followers. She takes inspiration from other tradwives on social media aspiring to be like them, but Camille's missing a key component, a baby. And contrary to what she posts online, things with her husband, Graham, have been strained. Pursued by her eager followers, Camille fears that without a baby, her relationship will suffer and her social media will never grow out of its infancy. Now that's a fucking problem. When Camille discovers a mysterious, decrepit well in the wheat field behind her house, she makes a wish for a baby. Afterwards, she has unsettling experiences that she convinces herself are angelic in nature. But when she's visited one night by a strange creature, her wish comes true. And that sounds great. Camille's pregnancy announcement gets more engagement than anything she's ever posted. So what if Graham's reaction is lukewarm? Camille's life is finally falling into place. Never mind that her pregnancy is developing freakishly rapidly, and she's suddenly craving raw meat. Being a traditional wife is worth it. Rosemary's Baby for the digital age. This disturbing horror novel is one you'll want to devour in just one bite. So yeah, even they make the reference to Rosemary's Baby. So we'll see. I haven't read any of the other books that I've gotten from them yet either, because they're just not on my TBR right now. But they're coming out. But yeah, this is two really good books that I wanted, and then Tradwife. Like I said, I've heard a lot about it, so I gotta see what it's about because the hype is unreal about this novel. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype of the world at large, and I'll let you know. So I just wanted to say thank you because today we have reached 500 subscribers, which is fantastic. So I wanted to thank you for joining me on this book reading journey that we've been going through together, and just really excited to continue on and see what kind of novelistic mischief we can get into. So yeah, thank you very much for all of you that subscribe to the channel. It's amazing that it's that we're at 500 already, and that at least a couple of you out there enjoy me talking about books. So that in and of itself was amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here with a quick thank you, and hope you're having a fantastic day. So, as usual, read, because reading is fundamental. Thank you again.